Could we see a $1 trillion coin? I will go over the scenario behind this idea, what metals are being considered and which are not, and more importantly, why I don't see it working. Coming up. Hey everyone, welcome to Campbell's Coins. I am a bit late to this story, but I found it really intriguing and interesting, and I wanted to explore it with you all. In 2020, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib proposed a bill to give people $2,000 debit cards as a stimulus package for the beer flu. What differs from the other proposals at this time is that she called on the U.S. Treasury to create two $1 trillion platinum coins to back the stimulus. I found this to be a really refreshing story of fiscal responsibility, but more on that in a little bit. To my surprise, I also found that the idea had been floated just 7 years later. Let me go into that. The United States has debt ceilings. A debt ceiling is passed every year by Congress and is signed by the president, stating how much the U.S. will spend in a given year. If the government isn't able to raise funds with taxes, they sell bonds to raise additional funds to buy the number of things we buy in a given year. If we know we're going over the debt ceiling, Congress votes to either raise it or not raise it. This has been used as a political tool in the past as a form of negotiation for one party or another. More often than not, though, Congress votes to increase the debt ceiling. As you can see, the debt ceiling has been raised a lot over the years. What does the debt ceiling have to do with a $1 trillion coin? Well, in 2013, we hit our debt ceiling with Obamacare. By the way, the number that was our debt ceiling in 2013 was $16.394 trillion. In 2021, just 7 years later, we are surpassing $28 trillion. But back to the story. The Republicans said that they would raise the debt ceiling, which allows for additional spending, if Obamacare was repealed. This was declined by Obama.
I want to welcome.
The president says he won't negotiate with Congress over lifting the debt ceiling.
I will not play that game.
Republicans say
the president may not want to have this debate, but it's the one he's going to have because the country needs it.
But it was the start of an idea. Obama looked for ways around the debt ceiling and found a loophole where money can be created. Normally, the Federal Reserve has a monopoly to create currency, and it has to be backed by bonds. If the Fed wants to create $100, a $100 bond has to be sold. The loophole was found in the United States Commemorative Coin Act of 1996. The law, 31 U.S.C. 5112K, states the Secretary may mint and issue platinum bullion coins and proof platinum coins in accordance with such specifications, designs, varieties, quantities, denomination, and inscription as the Secretary, in the Secretary's discretion, may prescribe from time to time. The point of this law was to allow federal government to create platinum coins for special occasions and such that we see today. But because of the bill's murky language, it meant the Treasury Secretary could mint a coin as long as it was made of platinum and declare any value on it that they wanted. Why didn't they consider gold and silver for these propositions? There are rules in place that limit the denomination gold, silver, and copper coins can be. But there isn't a denominational limit on platinum coins. The plan in 2013 was to mint a platinum coin, declare it was worth $1 trillion, and deposit it in their account in the Fed, lowering the total debt of the United States from $16.394 trillion to $15.394 trillion, which would be below the debt ceiling and allow for more spending. Getting back to 2020, in order to save us from the beer flu and economic collapse, from people not working, Rashida Tlaib's proposal would give every American $2,000 in a preloaded debit card to be followed by additional $1,000 monthly recharges until the economy recovers, aka in perpetuity. It sounds really similar to universal basic income schemes. However, this legislation would be funded by $2 trillion coins. But just like in 2013, why create a sound money when one can make the printer go brr? So the US government continued its debt ceiling raising and currency printing scheme. Would creating trillion-dollar coins be a good idea? To play devil's advocate, even if the proposals passed, I could see it having seriously negative effects to our economy. If the Treasury decided to create a few trillion-dollar platinum coins, we could actually have debt created backed by a physical metal. One of the problems is this idea doesn't actually pay off the debt we have. But the main reason I don't see us using platinum as a backing to our debt is cost. Not cost to make trillion-dollar platinum coins, cost in terms of valuation of platinum and the products it is used in. It would make platinum too costly. A government creating a trillion-dollar platinum coin would send shockwaves through the economic community. When evaluating a gold-backed currency, the price of gold is calculated by taking the year-over-year M2 money supply and dividing it by the yearly world production of gold in ounces. Here on usdebtclock.org, we see it shows based on our current debt level, and if we use gold to back the debt, gold would be revalued to $20,000 per ounce. What about platinum? Platinum is an incredibly rare metal, just as rare as gold in terms of the amounts within the Earth's crust. But we only recently discovered platinum and the process to refine it. Because it has only been discovered mainly in the last 400 years and it is very difficult to refine, the above ground mined amounts is estimated to be 15 to 30 times more rare than the amount of above ground gold. If you think about it, we've been mining gold for 10,000 years. That's a lot of time to pull gold out of the ground. We've been mining platinum at a much shorter amount of time, so of course we're going to have a smaller amount above ground, considering both are very close to being just as rare in the ground. I think platinum edges it out just slightly. Based on my findings with the US Geological Survey and other mining sources, I'm inclined to lean towards this being 30 times more rare than gold above ground. An estimated 350 million ounces of platinum has been mined in all of human history. To give you some perspective, an estimated 10,500 million ounces of gold has been mined in all of human history. On average, only 7 million ounces of platinum is mined each year. If we use the same formula that usdebtclock.org uses for valuing gold, but we use that for platinum, it would come out to $4 million per ounce for platinum. This is just the entire world's yearly mine supply of platinum to back our currency, and it would still be revalued to $4 million an ounce. If we took all the platinum that we have ever mined, 350 million ounces, and backed it to our currency, the price would be $82,000 per ounce. In addition to being incredibly rare, platinum is predominantly an industrial metal. In fact, 90% of the world's supply of platinum is used for industry. This breaks down into a few groups. 45% of platinum is used primarily in catalytic converters, which helps convert over 90% of harmful elements like carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, and nitrogen oxide from gasoline engines into less harmful carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water vapor. 34% is used for jewelry. The thinnest sections of platinum are strong and sturdy. 3/9 fine platinum is slightly harder than pure 3/9 fine iron and does not wear or warp easily. We can see why it's popular in jewelry because it retains its shape and provides the best and safest settings for diamonds. 9% is used in petroleum refining, and 3% is used in electrical applications such as hard disk drives. The remaining amount is used in various minor applications such as medicine and biomedicine, glass-making equipment, investment such as bullion, anti-cancer drugs, oxygen sensors, spark plugs, and turbine engines. I think a few people misunderstand what the $1 trillion coin would look like, because the articles that I read and one of the videos I have seen shown and talk indirectly about a 1 ounce platinum coin being these $1 trillion coins, when in reality, this $1 trillion platinum coin, if created, would probably weigh a literal ton, much like the Canadian and Perth Mint 1 ton gold coins created. How many troy ounces are in a ton? The answer is 29,166.67 troy ounces in a ton. This number divided by a trillion comes out to $34,285,710 per troy ounce of platinum. Awesome if one holds a lot of platinum, not so awesome if you need to buy things. If we still use platinum in these applications, since it is an industrial metal first and foremost, these items would be extremely cost prohibitive. I think there is 10 grams of platinum in a diesel catalytic converter. Based on the $34 million per troy ounce price, 10 grams would cost $11 million. I know trucks have gone up in price recently, but damn, that's quite the price jump. If we were to use the numbers that I referred to earlier about the year-over-year mining supply or the total amount of platinum out there compared to our entire debt, those numbers are still incredibly high to be applied to the uses that platinum has and the appliances and applications we use them for. Someone out there is probably screaming, now apply the logic that you just used to gold as a reason why gold won't work in a gold-backed system. I strongly disagree with you. Unlike platinum, gold isn't used for much in industrial applications. Mostly it sits there and looks pretty, which, in combination with its ability to divide, its rarity, and indestructibility, makes it an ideal metal for backing a currency. I also believe that we could do anything we wanted to, and if we wanted to change the denomination of gold and silver, we could. But they don't want to do this, so we won't have a gold or silver-backed system. This topic is an entire video on its own, but I think I will just leave it there for now. If a $1 trillion platinum coin or a number of coins is created, we could see the government making platinum illegal to own. We can replace palladium with some applications platinum is used for, but platinum cannot be replaced in all applications. It is a really unique metal. To reiterate, it doesn't matter if platinum is used in these matters against the debt. It doesn't actually get rid of the debt, but gives the illusion of stability while lowering the debt ceiling. Until the government gets its spending under control and returns to a sound money system, we will continue running up these astronomical debt levels. If you're interested in learning more about platinum, I discuss it heavily in this video here. If you're interested in other topics like this one, check out the other videos I have on my channel discussing these metals and how they can help you preserve and protect your wealth. If you made it this far in the video, you guys and gals are my super stackers and collectors, and I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you all for watching. This is Campbell's Coins, and that is my 2 cents.